This was my physique before I lean bulked, and this is my physique now. All of my progress has been over the duration that I've been lean bulking over the last 8 to 12 months or so. And if you follow the same system that I followed, you'll be able to make the same results that I have, and I've gained so much muscle, so much progress, and I just feel so much better every single day. So if you want that, sit down, focus in on this video, and I guarantee that you'll see results. Let's go. So the first thing we're going to go into is nutrition. So the first thing about bulking is basically eating a calorie surplus, but we're lean bulking, which means we're prioritizing healthy foods, which are clean, not ultra processed shit. So what we're gonna have to do is focus in on all of the clean and healthy foods. And because we're only eating a small surplus, when you're lean bulking, we're eating a small surplus of, let's say, 400 calories. So your first action step is to go to the calculator, which I'll link below, and calculate your maintenance level of calories. This is how many calories you need to eat every single day if you want to stay your current weight. After you do that, you're going to add 400 calories to that number, and that's now the amount of calories you want to aim to eat every single day. So as an example, let's say my maintenance is 2,500 calories. I'm going to add 400. Now I need to eat 2,900 calories every single day, and now I'm lean bulking. And the important thing is where these calories come from. There's no point doing this if you don't get any extra protein, any extra complex carbohydrates. You need to be prioritizing these foods. It's a small surplus. 400 calories isn't a lot. You can do it very easily. Have some Greek yogurt, have some extra eggs, have some more steak, whatever you want to eat. Just make sure that it's high in protein and you're also hitting your calories every single day. But how much protein should you be eating? Well, you need to be getting 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So let's say your weight is 150 pounds, you need to get 150 grams of protein. 120 pounds, 120 grams of protein. It's really that simple. So just remember the 1-to-1 conversion, and now you know how much protein you need to eat. So now you're hitting your calories every single day. You get your protein in, you're getting the right amount of protein to build muscle. Now you need to actually go into the gym so you can start seeing results. So the main thing with this is you need to be training hard and training consistently. You're eating extra calories now, you have extra protein to build muscle and extra carbohydrates as energy and fuel. So when you're inside of the gym, you need to be pushing in extra effort to make sure that you're actually getting the gains and the results that you want. Because we're lean bulking, we have extra energy, a surplus of calories. So if you don't use those calories, they'll use you and you'll end up getting fat. So if you really want to get the results you want, if you want all the weight you put on to be muscle like I managed to do, you have to be making sure that you're training as hard inside of the gym, as focused as you are when you're eating your food, as you're getting in your nutrition. By the way, this is a short guide and it covers all of the main topics. But if you want an in-depth full system that you can follow step by step for completely free, check out the top link in the description. The next thing is, what workout should you be hitting? Well, I think you should be training consistently, but that could be different for different people. I'm not saying you have to go to the gym every single day. The important thing is you choose how many days a week you're going to train and you stick with it. So if you're only going to train 2 days a week, that's honestly fine, but you have to hit every single one of those workouts. If you up it, you think you can do 5 days per week, which is very good, very optimal. But you have to hit all of those workouts. There's no point saying you're going to train 6 days a week and then you show up for 4 of them. There's no point. You'll be inconsistent. You won't feel good. You won't be achieving the plan you've set out for yourself. And that's when you won't see the gains and the progress that you want. So make sure that you choose amount of days you want to train and stick to it. But the actual workouts I'm going to give you for completely free. Again, inside of that community at the top link in the description, you get my full workout plan where I give you every single exercise that I've done and have built my physique that I have right now. So if you want that, again, top link in the description, go check that out. You get my full workout plan. I give you run-throughs. I give you a video run-through of how to perform all the exercises. And this will make sure you can actually see the results you want. So now you know how many calories to eat, how much protein to eat, and how to train inside of the gym so then you can actually make progress. So the next thing is recovery. You've probably never been training this hard in your life before, so it's very important you prioritize recovery. And recovery is so simple. So the number one highest leverage thing you can do for your recovery before everything else, before any massages or stretching, the most important thing is sleep. So you need to be making sure you're getting a minimum of 8 hours of sleep every single night. And 8 hours of sleep doesn't mean going to bed at 11 and then waking up at 7. Yes, it's been 8 hours, but you haven't had 8 hours asleep. You've had 8 hours in bed, and there is a difference. So try and get 8 hours of actual sleep per night. So make sure you're recovering, and so you're actually able to build the muscle. Because inside of the gym, that's when you're actually tearing down your muscles. And outside of the gym, all the extra food, extra protein, nutrition that you're eating combines with your body when you're asleep, and that's when you build the muscle that you want. So don't slack on sleep. Make sure you prioritize it over the next few months, and that's how you'll start to see results. Another thing I do for my recovery is I go to the sauna. This will be different for you. Maybe you want to do some cold plunges. Maybe you want to go to the sauna like me. Maybe you want to just get in the hot tub. Maybe you want to do some stretching. These are all good ways of recovery on top of sleeping. So once you've got your sleep sorted, then you can start to add in these other things. You should definitely be stretching. And if you have a sauna, I really recommend that you do it. It heats up your muscles, reduces inflammation, and just really helps you build more muscle, and you'll recover a lot faster. You won't feel so sore after your workouts, and it'll help you show up 100% for your next session. And a common thing that people have is, should I be doing cardio on a bulk? And my answer to that question is yes. You'll see a lot of people online saying cardio kills gains, but I don't think so. I don't think so at all. And it all just helps you keep that lean physique. The reason why some people go on a dirty bulk, eat a 1,000 calorie surplus, eat a bunch of shit food, and then they end up getting fat is firstly because they're eating the bad food and they're eating a lot of it, but also they're not doing any cardio. I'm not saying you have to go do anything crazy. Definitely don't run a marathon. That will hurt your progress. But going for a quick 20-minute walk, walking on the treadmill, playing some tennis, playing some football, whatever you want to do, it's not a bad thing, and I definitely recommend that you do it. Even better if you can combine it with some sports which also build muscles, such as boxing or climbing or bouldering, which is something I'm doing recently. These will all help you on your journey. They're not directly going to build you muscle, but they are in the long run, and they all support it. So on your rest days, if you want to go to the gym and go do some rock climbing, I'd really recommend that because it's really good, and it's also a great way to recover and stretch out your body. So I feel like that's something that you should be doing. Make sure that you don't skip out on cardio. Even though we're bulking, just don't overdo it. Make sure that you're still getting in your steps. Make sure that you're still doing some cardio. Make sure you're still moving around, because this is just good for your general health. So never forget it, and make sure that you don't slack on your cardio. So now that you know everything, you know how much you need to eat, you know how to train, and you know how to recover. Now it's time to actually take action. So I really urge you to join the top link in the description. That's my free program, and I give you the extended version of what I've just told you today with more details, more nuance, and I'll also be able to help you achieve your transformation. You get all the workouts that you need to transform your physique, and I give it all to you for completely free. I just want to help as many people as possible. So if you join that community, you get everything that you need to start transforming your physique, and it's a guided system, a 90-day program. Over the next 90 days, you'll gain over 10 pounds of lean muscle, and that's my promise to you. If you follow the steps inside of the program, you'll see the results promised to you. And so many guys are already doing it inside of there. So what are you waiting for? Don't miss out. Make sure you join right now, especially while it's still completely free to join. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. This is my overview of lean bulking. Again, top link in the description. Let's chat on there.